ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.
Kini bẹ nígbó tí ń dún màwúrú. Kini bẹ nígbó tí ń dún màwúrú. Bí ó pa ni jẹ, ẹ jẹ́ kó pa ni jẹ. Bí ó sì pa ni jẹ, kó má ṣe pa ni jẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n kò yé dún màwúrú mọ́ wa mọ́. Ilé ayé àlùmútù. Ilé ayé yìí à ń tọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba aláwùrábí kó gbàdúrà gbogbo wa. Ẹ kálẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ibikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń wò mí káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé. Finally at last the chicken have come home to roast. At last. Mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. It's dropping again from my hand. I don't know whether it's dropping at your hand or maybe it's just the way things are. Okay? But it doesn't matter. Everyone, whether it happens now or it happens later, àwọn ló ní ìṣòro. Ayé ló ní ìṣòro kò kàn wá. I think they might have blocked it on Facebook already. I think they've blocked it on Facebook already. But it doesn't matter, like I said. You guys on Facebook, can you still see me? Because it seems it has dropped completely on Facebook. But it doesn't matter, like I said. Go buy later. On my system, it says it's dropped. But online, it's still there on Facebook. So, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run bá máa ṣe, Ọlọ́run máa ṣe. Àánú Ọlọ́run là ń tọrọ lójoojúmọ́. Àánú Ọlọ́run yẹn kò ní wọ́n èmi, kò ní wọ́n ẹ̀yin, kò ní wọ́n ọmọdé, kò ní wọ́n àgbàlagbà gbogbo wa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ọba tó láyé àti ọ̀run, ní gbogbo ìgbà á dúró tì wá, á kọjú sí wa, á ṣe wá lóore. There are some few things I want to go through with you tonight. Liberia, Bulgaria, location 9, location 419, whatever you want to call it. The chicken has finally come home to roast. And nobody can disprove that. Nobody. I'm telling you the facts now. Nobody can say no to that. Nobody can say that is not true. Nobody can say anything that is negative. Nobody can say something that is not. Nobody can say something that is not right. Nobody can say Jack Robinson. Nobody can say Jack Robinson. Let's wait a little bit longer so that we can get the platform a little bit populated. a little bit more so that people can hear what I want to say. Kò ní jẹ́ pé mi tètè débẹ̀ mi mọ bí tẹ́ ti ń bọ̀ mi mọ bí tẹ́ ń lọ mi mọ bí tẹ́ dé mi mọ bí tẹ́ ti ń lọ mi mọ eléyìí mi mọ tọ̀hún. I want to make sure it is done properly. It is done properly. Sunday Mosaku Mukin Ekudede àsìkò yìí Akande Semiu ṣe dáadáa ni Alájà Ìdáyàtú Mariam Muraina Fọlárin Olóko Ekudede àsìkò yìí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook àti orí YouTube. Bí mo tiẹ̀ dárúkọ yín nísìn tí mi ti dárúkọ yín mo kí yín pé ẹ kú ìfọmọnìyàn ṣe ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ẹ kú bí ojú ọjọ́ ṣe rí ẹ kú fitifiti fatafata tẹ́ ń jà pé kí ilẹ̀ wa ó lè dúró kí a lè di ilẹ̀ olómìnira. Àwọn tí ò yẹ kí ó máa yàn wá jẹ pé kàn yé yàn wá jẹ mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ni àwa náà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe pé kí àwọn tí ó yàn wá jẹ yìí láì nídìí kí wọ́n bá máa yàn wá jẹ mọ́. Àkọ́kọ́ nínú rẹ̀ ni pé kí ìfẹ́ kí ó jọba nínú ayé wa nítorí pé ìfẹ́ ni àkójá òfin. Nígbà tá a bá fẹ́ràn ara wa ní ọmọlàkejì náà máa fẹ́ràn wa ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a bá fẹ́ràn ara wa tó yẹ pé kúmọ̀ là ń yọ síra wa lójoojúmọ́ ó dàbí pé ọmọ àkùdí ẹ̀ka tó kò sí bá ṣe máa rìn tí orí ò ní mì. Tí n bá ṣe nǹkan tó kù díẹ̀ ká tó ẹ bá mi wí tí ẹ̀yin náà bá ṣe nǹkan tó kù díẹ̀ ká tó kí mi náà sọ fún yín pé nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe yẹn ó kù díẹ̀ ká tó ni kì í ṣe pé kí n wá yọ kùmọ̀ kí n fọmọ yín lórí. Ní gbogbo ọ̀nà ni ọba aláwùrábí ọlọ́jọ́ òní yóò fi gbàdúrà gbogbo wa ṣùgbọ́n ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò kí àwọn èèyàn wá bá aṣọ lè wọlé.
ẹ bá mi pé òkè ń gbọ́ná Sunday ọmọdé yẹ mọ́ òòṣà owó bàbá dá mi èyí lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ̀ wà pẹ́ láyé ọdún tó ń bọ̀ àbá ẹ láyé àbá ẹ láyé rẹ̀ ò nínú ìdẹ̀ra ìgbà ọdún kan ní ọmọ aládìjú ẹni mẹ́ni àbírí ẹ bá mi pé òkè ń gbọ́ná Sunday ọmọdé yẹ mọ́ Ìgbòho owó bàbá dá mi èyí lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ̀ wọ́n pẹ́ láyé. Ọmọdé yẹ mọ́ ẹni sọ fún òtẹ́rì wọn tí yóò fi tanná ló mú wa. Ọmọdé yẹ mọ́ ẹni àbírí tán wà pẹ́ láyé ó ní kan jù wà pẹ́ láyé jù bàbá tó bí ẹ o. Ọmọdé yẹ mọ́ èní lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ olóyè Sunday Igboho. Gbogbo Yorùbá ló ń kí ẹ akíkanjú lójú ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta ọ̀nà Ìgbòho HeritageTV ló ń kí ẹ ọdún tó ń bọ̀ wá bá ẹ láyé. Àṣẹ àmì àṣẹ ìgbà ọdún kan ní o. Àṣẹ ọdọọdún ní ṣàgóruwé. Àṣẹ ìṣàgóruwé ọdọọdún ní pèrègùn láńṣọ o. Àṣẹ tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ aládìtú Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ jó ọmọ aládìtú ọmọ aládìtú Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ happy birthday òkú oríire ọmọ aládìtú Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ ọmọ aládìtú Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ happy birthday òkú oríire. Ẹni ọdún báláyé máa kẹ̀tẹ̀ ní sọpẹ́ ó ti sọdún èyí náà wá tún ṣe mí tó ń bọ̀ àníkún ní pèrègùn náṣọ bó bá dọdún tó ń bọ̀ wá tún ṣe mí ọmọ aládìkún o Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ ọmọ aládìkún o Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ happy birthday òkú oríire ọmọ aládìkún Sunday Igboho àbá ẹ̀yọ̀ ọmọ banja. Aláṣẹ HeritageTV ló ní kí ẹ o lórí gbogbo social media pátápátá. Àtàyà àtọmọ gbogbo ẹbí Heritage wọ́n ní kí n kí ẹ kú ọjọ́ ìbí ẹ. Lọ́ fi wí pé o ṣé Jésù tó fi fẹ́ ládà ẹ̀sìn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ti kú tí wọ́n ti fi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ. Gbogbo olúwa nánú rẹ̀ tó fi fẹ́ ládà ẹ̀sìn.
Òyìn ọ̀la ló yẹ ọ́ Mẹ́sáyà. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti ń bá wa bọ̀ láti bí ìṣẹ́jú méjì tàbí sí mẹ́ta sí nítorí pé ẹ máa wò pé ọkùnrin kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣó ń sùn ní báwo ni òun ṣe ọjọ́ birthday Sunday Igboho. Well, officially, unofficially, it's another bad day for Sunday Igboho, and I'll tell you the reason. Because the chicken has finally come home to roast. Ewu lẹ tún sọ Baba Ade Thomas. Ewu lẹ tún gbé dání. Kí lẹ tún sọ lẹ́nu yìí. Ṣé bí tó yẹ kẹ́ wà ní ibi birthday ni? Ṣé birthday ló yẹ ká máa ṣe? Birthday. Every day that something spectacular happen in your life. Bóyá tí n bá play video kan fún yín. Bóyá nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Bóyá ayé yín díẹ̀ sí. Bóyá nǹkan tí mò ń tẹnu mọ́. Bóyá ayé wá sí. Bóyá ibi tèmi fi wò. Bóyá iná ẹ lè bá mi wò láti bẹ̀. Nítorí pé there are so many things that can make you dance like a deaf person. Àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń jẹ́ kí èèyàn jó bí àdìtí. Ó máa ń pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà. Bóyá kẹ́ bá mi gbọ́ audio yìí tí mo fẹ́ play yìí. Ẹ wá wò bóyá lóòótọ́ ọjọ́ bí bàbá ni àbí kí n ṣe ọjọ́ bí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ náà.
Ṣùgbọ́n tèmi ń jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ní pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbàlódé ló ń gbé ibà kẹ́lẹ́ àlè padà torí pé àti débi tá à ń lọ kí la fẹ́ padà fún nígbà tá a ti débi tá à ń lọ kí ni la fẹ́ padà fún. tó gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ìjọ́yìn ẹ tètè jọ́yìn wa kò ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀sán ní 2023 ọdún náà ni Yorùbá ọlọ́ tá a pín ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́nu wá ọjọ́ kò ní. Ohun tí mo tún sọ ni pé ẹ sọ fún Buhari ẹni tó bá mọ̀ ọ́ tí ò bá gbọ́ Yorùbá ẹ sọ fún Láwùsá bí ó sì gbà ó sẹ sọ fún léèbó pé àfẹ́ Fúlàní kankan lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa mọ́ àfẹ́ Fúlàní.
Àbí ó dá mi lójú pé ẹ ti gbọ́ yé ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí mi sọ kò yín níjẹ̀ṣà nítorí pé bóyá a lè sọ pé bàbá ló bírèkì code yẹn like we sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe máa ń ṣe ká sáré lọ sí pé mo kọ́ ṣe àwa la kọ́ ṣe bóyá bàbá ló kọ́kọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ó wá fà tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí àbí báà lè ṣe rò mi rò pé ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí o mi rò pé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. When we say the chicken has come home to roast, we are simply saying the bad things that someone has done in the past has come back to bite or haunt them in a way. Maybe. So, it's not that Baba has done something wrong. We are telling Nigerians that, oh yes, the chicken has come home to roast. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ wá nǹkan fìdílé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan la máa sọ lálẹ́ yìí pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ó máa gbé ọmọ pọ̀n nítorí pé ẹ ti mọ̀ wípé àwa kì í bá wọn hẹ́ẹ̀rà tí kò lọ́mọ nínú. I want to refer to that message that Olóyè was saying in that video pé àníṣe àfẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wa máa kú mọ́ àfẹ́ kí àwọn àtọ̀rìn wa kankan máa pa èèyàn wa mọ́ àfẹ́ kán wá máa ta màálù tán ti bá sùn fún wa mọ́. àfẹ́ kí wọ́n máa lé àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa kúrò lóko mọ́ nítorí pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ oko ni iṣẹ́ wọn wà tó bá lé wọn kó olóko tó bá wá sáàrin ìlú kí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ ń bẹ̀ kí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ṣé wọ́n máa dáko láàrin ìlú ni àbí kò yé mi o ẹ̀yin ọba wa ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè àwọn ọmọ yín nílẹ̀ Yorùbá a ní gbà kí ìjọba Fúlàní kankan kó dún ìkòkò mọ́ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tí bàbá wa Adébóyè sọ wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi stylishly sọ̀rọ̀ sókè kò sí nǹkan tó ń bẹ nígbó tó máa dún màwúrú mọ́ yín mọ́. Let's play you some of Oloye's video voice note, the one I played earlier on. Maybe I should replay it to refresh it, to bring you up to speed. Maybe some of you have not heard that message before. A fẹ́ kí àwọn Fúlàní kí wọ́n máa pa èèyàn wa mọ́ lóko. A fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. It's not right. It's not the best of the best. It's not right.
ṣùgbọ́n tèmi ń jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ní pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation yìí no going back ni àlè padà torí pé àti débi tá à ń lọ kí la fẹ́ padà fún nígbà tá a ti débi tá à ń lọ kí ni la fẹ́ padà fún gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ìtọ́ ẹ̀ ti dọ́ ẹ̀ wa kò ṣẹlẹ̀ sàn ní 2023 ọdún yìí náà ni Yorùbá ọ̀rọ̀ tá a pè é ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́nu wá ọjọ́ kò ní ohun tí mo tún sọ ni pé ẹ sọ fún Buhari ẹni tó bá mọ̀ ọ́ tí ọba gbọ́ Yorùbá ẹ sọ fún Láwùsá bí ó sì gbà ó sẹ sọ fún léèbó pé àfẹ́ Fúlàní kankan lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa mọ́ àfẹ́ Fúlàní bandits kankan lórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá mímọ́ tó ti ń ṣe
àfẹ́ bandits kankan lórí ilẹ̀ wa mọ́. Last year ni wọ́n sọ lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ I want to just bring you up to speed on some of the things that is happening. Nítorí mi fẹ́ kí ó dàbí àríyànjiyàn nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tán pátá. Mo ṣe ní let me play you again. I've played it before, so and I want to make sure that this happens. I don't know, some Omale Yoruba have been saying Oloye is an illiterate. He doesn't know Jack, calling out our kings. Our dear pastors and Afar to speak up for Yoruba Nation. And they're saying, who is it to tell Yoruba people that there's no election come 2023? Àwọn kan lọ ṣe lẹ́yìn wọ́n ní they're gonna teach him a hard lesson. But unfortunately, that hard lesson turned out to be a victory for him. If you see the rally in Ekiti, the one in Oshogbo, they know the Lagos one will even be massive. So they try everything possible under the sky to block it. Now to you, Omugo, àti àwọn alátẹnujẹ Yoruba Land. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin àrítẹnimọ̀ dàrú ẹ jẹ́ lọ jáwọ́. Ìwà bàjẹ́ kò dá nǹkan. Yálà látòrí ọba, ìjòyè, aráàlú, èèyàn pàtàkì láwùjọ, pastor, imam, ẹnikẹ́ni tí ẹ bá jẹ́. Maybe everybody needs to start sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Kò wá dẹ̀ jẹ́ Dr. Pọ̀sí náà ni àwọn náà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ sókè sí. Even your pastors and sheikh that you said are men of God and they don't have anything to do with them. They're saying it in the Bible now. They're saying it in the open space. You're saying they have no business talking about the evil in the land. I don't think that is the case in the Bible. And the bad thing and the good thing and the sweet thing is this. While I said the chicken has come home to roast. This evil that has been perpetrated by these so-called bandits instead of calling them terrorists. They have no regard for anybody. They have no respect for any tribe, your faith. Trust me, what is coming? Completely enough to go around and everybody will get their portion unless you start talking. Unless you start talking. Now, everybody, every one of you will get their own share of the national cake. You've been stealing the money, you've been sharing the money. And you're not just sharing the money. And let me tell you one thing. The problem is not about the Fulani alone. 90% or 80 to 90% of the oil that are being drilled in Nigeria every day is going missing. Who is buying them? Which country is buying this oil? Let's listen to what Sheikh said, and then maybe we can continue after that. Let's listen to what this my lovely man said, and you can see what is going to happen soon.
Is there nobody to take responsibility? I want to believe that we have all failed. I mean, I failed as an imam to teach you that life is sacred. You all failed as parents to teach your children that killing is bad. Our community leaders failed. Our politicians failed. Governors failed. Especially His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You have failed us. We have your video telling Nigerians that the military is capable. Our military is capable. It has all the requirements to tackle this insurgency. And if you are voted into power, you are going to make sure that happens in a short time. You have given 4 years an addition. Yet, people are dying like fowls. Killing is becoming norm in Nigeria under your watch, Mr. President. If there is no Nigerian to tell you, I will take the responsibility of telling you. And I will take the responsibility of the consequences. Because the life and properties of Nigerians is above all. Let me tell you, Mr. President, under your watch, bandits are demanding, are taxing Nigerians. Is that the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria? Under the provision of Constitution of Nigeria, no one has the right to tax any Nigerian, except being authorized by the federal government.
You see what me say? What may I say? These guys have been collecting taxes. They've been taxing people. They have their own group now. They have their own area they control. They have their own place. They set their own law. And they cannot defend anybody. But they can go and kidnap Igboho. They can go to Igboho's house and flex all their muscles. They can go to Kenya and do rendition for Nnamdi Kanu. They have NIN, they have BVN of everybody. Bandits can start collecting taxes, ransom, through bank account. So the BVN and NIN are for people in the south, not for these people, your bandit, your friend, the terrorists you created. It's a shame. It's a big shame. Very, very, very big shame. The audio I played for you was at the Akpo Central Mosque in Abuja. In his Friday's sermon, Sheikh said, as a matter of fact, that everybody has failed. Every leader, every church pastors, every imam, every parents, every senator, every house of rep, every members of assembly has failed. And you know what happens to him? He said he's gonna give himself up to face this problem. And the good thing about it is that, or the bad thing about it is that, or the unfair things about it is that, the man has been suspended for saying his truth. The same truth that Lugard politician, like Nigerian, like Lugarian or Nigeria or four-winer politicians are not ready to listen to. That Nigeria is dead and buried. The country is completely gone. Dead and buried. That's the Sheikh. That's him there. For speaking the truth, he was suspended. The same people that you're clapping for, the same people you're making noise for, the same people that you think is your politician, the same people that you're canvassing for, the same people that you want to go and vote for if it ever happens in 2023, are the one that does not want the killings to stop. Because this man spoke against the killing, and they have now decided to suspend him. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. And not just shame, but big shame. Because it is the people that make up the government that were in that mosque that day that orchestrate his suspension. They orchestrated it. Did you hear what this man of God is saying? Nigeria, the chicken has finally come home to roast. Now at least they're speaking up. Also remember that the GO, Redeemed Christian Church of God, yes, even Baba Gongo, I started mumbling some key facts about the state of affairs in Nigeria as a failed state. Do you not say I told you? To tell you that all is not wet in the jungle, in the zoo. Their inners, the jackals, are having a free reign, and even the elephant and lion are beginning to tremble because the center can no longer hold again. The center cannot hold again. Baba Stalish said, God has not revealed to him if election will hold come 2023 in Nigeria. Same thing that was in the tape I played at the beginning. Same thing Oloye has been saying, that you, the Odale of Yoruba Land, collided with Fulani mercenaries in the name of DSS to go and try to eliminate him. You want to kill Majastola, Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. For what? But as fate will have it, Ofolemu ofuti fete. Ní agbára ọba Elédùà tẹ́ bá ní kẹ́ mú ẹni nínú ayé ọmọ Sunday Igboho ọ̀la lẹ́ máa mú. Àti ọ̀la ó tún di ọ̀la. Ọ̀la lẹ́ máa mú. Ẹni bá ro ikúrò bàbá dámì gbogbo wọn pátá ìkúkú máa jẹ́ tiwọn. Maybe I need to make you hear what Daddy Gio said. Maybe you need to hear it. Actually, Daddy Gio said two things, and I'll try and facilitate both to you guys so that at least you can know exactly what Daddy Gio said. What Daddy Gio said.
I'm talking of myself now. As of now, as I'm standing before you, I still don't know whether or not there will be an election next year. Don't say that Pastor Adeboye said there will be no election next year. That's not what I said. What was it I said? I'm talking of myself now.
Let's hear it again.
As of now, as I'm standing before you, I still don't know whether or not there will be an election next year. Don't say that Pastor Adeboye said there will be no election next year. That's not what I said.
I like Baba. Baba hit the nail on the head. As of now, the only way forward is Yoruba Nation. If anybody is deceiving you that voting for another election come 2023 is your best option, tell that person, go and tell them, he or she must be suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Hey, Daniela, I can see you there. How you doing, girl? The person must be suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Big Stockholm syndrome. Before I'm probably gonna open the line so that everybody can express their opinion or venture their annoyance or their anger, so that we can see how things are going. This nation called Nigeria, everybody knows. That is why everybody is doing what they like. Everybody knows that something massive, something big is coming. Let's listen to this.
Is the money going to? 80% of what should have been the income of a nation is going to the hand of some people. That's a lot of money, man. What do they want to do with the money? That's question number 3. Question number 4. Who are the foreign nations buying this stolen oil? Question number 5. How many of these nations of the world are your friends? So you can see the reason why I'm not thinking of 2023. Maybe that's why God has not spoken to me about that, because there is a lot to deal with now. That more than 90% of our income, more than 90% of the money we get from the leftover of the oil that was stolen,
we are using it to pay the interest of the money we have already borrowed. More than 90%. And then it is news. I'm sure you listen to the news. We are borrowing more. Meaning what? According to a friend of mine, we are moving steadily to bankruptcy. A whole nation, my beloved Nigeria, is moving steadily towards
I'm sorry that the audio is flicking right and left there, but it doesn't matter. The information that I want you to carry home, beloved. If you hear Baba very well there, Baba did not say beloved. Baba said beloved. Because it's definitely beloved. I don't know if you interpret that very well. It's definitely and definitely and definitely beloved. I asked that question, the same question you are asking now. I asked that question. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should open the line, or maybe I should, no, let me reiterate some few things further. If you're listening to me tonight and you still believe the best thing to do is to go and collect the 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 1 Congo of Gari, Ankara, maybe cap, maybe t-shirt, or maybe even 500 naira recharge card. If you still believe that is your best option in that contraction called Nigeria, Nigeria, it's not you. It's not your fault. As long as everybody around you decide to tell you point blank that you are suffering from Stockholm syndrome, Chief Sunday Igbohos is an illiterate. Yes, agreed. So Pastor Adeboye too is an illiterate too for saying we are first Nigerian. If he stopped short of saying you are first Yoruba before we are Christian. And the same thing Chief was saying. Baba now use style. Kaju master. Maybe Baba does not want people to say, hey, vote for Buhari. He doesn't want people to come and say, vote for, so that the what happened in 2015 will not come back and haunt him if he says there won't be election. That God have told him there won't be election. Or the sheikh who said enough is enough. I can't keep quiet to let Buhari kill all of us. We're not going to vote come 2023. Our lives and safety matter first. Did you hear what the sheikh said? He's ready. At least the sheikh also was okay. The sheikh was straight to the point, right? He held the hammer, the nail on the no. He used the hammer to hit the nail on the head. The sheikh said he's ready to sacrifice himself for the safety of the people. Níbi táwọn àgbà wa, àwọn wòlíì wa, àwọn bishop wa, àwọn imam wa, àwọn pastor wa, àwọn evangelist wa, tán ti sọ fún wa pé it's too risky to talk about it. It's too controversial. At least I've spoken to more than 50 pastors, and everyone after the other has been saying, I don't want to get involved, it's too controversial. But it's not controversial to keep asking for money. The man said he doesn't care the consequence. Now, speaking out, the consequence of his speaking out. He said he affects his own security and safety from the evil government of location 419. What else do you want to know? That this country is in real trouble. Okay, let's put it this way. You're working, you're earning £1,000 a month, for argument's sake, or £4,000 a month, for argument's sake. Maybe. Hello, sir. Uncle, you're some few minutes. Can talk with okay, or keep paying para in some few minutes, sir. Hey, Maya B.
Okay, no problem. No
Thanks, sir. Let's look at it this way. You're earning £4,000 a month, and every month the debt you have, you're using £1,000 a month to service it, and on top of that you're borrowing another £3,000. The money the loan you're paying back, you're not paying back the loan, you're just using the £1,000 to pay the interest. And you keep borrowing more every month. Very soon the 1,000 will not be able to pay the interest anymore. It's going to be £2,000 to pay the interest. Remember, the original money is still there, and you keep borrowing more. Very soon the £4,000 will not be able to pay the interest on the loan. And then the next thing that will happen is that you're going to go bankrupt. Nigeria is dead. The evil plot, the non-chartered attitude of the people that amalgamate the nation in 1914 has finally come home to roost. Okay, you know what? Let us have your take on this. I'm going to take Uncle Wayo on first because he is the first one that called on this one. So let's try and do this quickly. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Okay, let's get Uncle back on the line.
Hello, sir.
Baba, Ekale, sir.
Ekale,
thank you for getting involved, sir.
Yeah. Because it's a very, very touching program you have tonight.
Thank you, sir.
To be honest with you, and I wish to contribute.
Okay. Oh yeah, and what in, sir?
I really wish to contribute. I just sympathize to the people who still believe that we should continue on election. This is our writing. It's very, very clear.
Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. We cannot continue like this, otherwise we just want to disgrace the whole black nation, black entity all over the world as a fool. We can't continue like this. Yoruba Nation, Igbo Nation, Ijaw Nation, anyone they want, or Nigeria must be break. That's the best solution. Kò sí anything ta lè ṣe sí
Sarah tán lè dá sí.
Because okay, ká mú ní the religion. Kò sí religion. There is no any religion that can flourish without the culture of the citizen involved. Because kẹba wo gbogbo 10 commandments nínú Christianity, Ọlọ́run ò kọ́ wa bá ṣe máa òbí ẹ̀. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not fornicate, thou shalt not do this. Kò kọ́ wa, àṣà wa ló mọ̀ túmọ̀ fornication. Àwa fúnra wa la mọ̀ túmọ̀ pé èèyàn yìí ó fọwọ́ fún àgbà. Nígbà tí mo gbélé Haúsá, tí ọmọ bá jẹun tán, tí bàbá bá jẹun tán, ní ọ̀dọ̀ wọn Fúlàní, ọmọ ò ní ráì láti wá kó abọ́ yẹn. Wọn ò like it. It's an insult. Bàbá ẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa kó. Bọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọ ló máa wá kó.
Yes.
Àbí ìyàwó. Bọ̀ kí Fúlàní bá ṣerú ìwà yẹn lọ́dọ̀ tiwa, a máa sọ pé kò ní respect. Bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn, kò ṣe pé kò ní respect bí àṣà wọn. Therefore, kò sí ẹ̀sìn tó lè wà flourish nígbésí ayé àwọn èèyàn tí àṣà wọn ò lè wà, tí àṣà wọn ò ní involve.
Nínú ẹ̀sìn.
Therefore, nínú ẹ̀sìn yẹn, ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀, oníṣe máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ṣe rí Yorùbá Nation tá à ń ṣe yìí, à ń bá Christianity jà, à ń bá Islam jà, àti wọ́n bá àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n believe lórí ẹ̀sìn, à ń bá wọn jà. Then àti wọ́n bá àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ń colonize wa jà. Ṣe rí pé àwọn entity mẹ́rin yẹn, àwọn ló ní ilé ayé, àwọn là ń bá jà. Ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Because ìkan nínú wọn náà máa ta epo fún, àbí ta náà ń ta epo fún.
Ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn tó rúlù, àwọn tó colonize wa ní aspect yẹn. Ẹ wá wo tẹ̀sìn. Ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí ní kí ó bá fẹ́ wá àwọn míì nìyẹn, ẹ̀yà míì ló ṣe colonization ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ẹ̀sìn Christianity. So àwọn forces tá à ń bá jà pọ̀. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo Yorùbá, ìsowọ́pọ̀ wa máa borí gbogbo wọn. Because àwa lọmọ aládé ni wá. Tóníkálùkù lọ béèrè oríkì ẹ̀. Má béèrè oríkì ọba Ọ̀yọ́, má béèrè oríkì ọba Ifẹ̀, kó béèrè oríkì bàbá àti ẹ̀ gangan. Kó wo nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún ẹ nígbà ẹ̀. Wàá mọ̀ pé ọmọ aládé ni ẹ́. Adó mi pé because Aláàfin tó ń jẹ ọba Ọ̀yọ́, therefore ìwọ ò lè jọba, omi pé aládé ni ẹ́. No. Aládé náà ni ẹ́. Aládé ni ẹ́. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo Yorùbá, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀. Yoruba Nation ni the best. Kò sí solution kankan. Because mo bí àwọn èèyàn kan lénìí, níbi tí mo wà lénìí, mo ní kí Jésù bá wá. Yorùbá kan bí Ìgbòho ó wá ń kọjá lọ, ó wá rí Jésù, ó bá sọ fún Jésù pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ Yorùbá, òun fẹ́ gba Yoruba Nation. Mo ń bí àwọn èèyàn, ṣé Jésù máa sọ pé kó má gbà, kó continue nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ní Nàìjíríà yìí? Bàbá láàárọ̀ ni o, Jésù máa gbà tì ní.
Yes.
Because ẹ̀yà ni nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn pásítọ̀ wa ti ṣe àtàwọn imam ni Adébóyè ṣe ń ṣe yìí. Kó bá jẹ́ pé òótọ́ lọ́lọ́run pé wọ́n máa gbà ti Yoruba Nation lóòótọ́. Because ẹ̀yà ló ń béèrè òmìnira wọn. Ẹ̀yà kò délé, religion ò lè flourish láì má sí impact ẹ̀yà, impact culture wọn ẹ̀yà yẹn sínú ẹ̀. Therefore, kò sí ẹni èèyàn tó lọ́n bá lóun pè
Kẹsàn pé kó jáde sí ìdágẹ́dí Yorùbá Nation lè possible ó ń tọrẹ Ọlọ́run pé ni.
Yes.
Because kí Jésù bá wà láyé Jésù lè sọ fún Ìgbòho pé má béèrè fún Yorùbá Nation Nàìjíríà ní pé má lọ Jésù ò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ láéláé because kí ògo òun gan nǹkan tọ́lọ́run gan kó tó lè tàn bó ṣe yẹ Ìgbòho gbọ́dọ̀ dá dúró tiẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn ló máa mọ òun Jésù fún rẹ̀.
Yes.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jókòó ká wò dáadáa wa Yorùbá ọmọ aládé ni wá adé yẹn kò dẹ̀ sẹ́dẹ̀ ọmọ èèyàn tó lè gbà lọ́wọ́ wa mà wá ní ká jókòó ká rò dáadáa ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ a ti gbà tán ọwọ́ wa la dẹ̀ máa fi gbà kò sẹ́dẹ̀ ọmọ èèyàn kó máa gbà ọ̀nà àwa bíyà àwa fún ara wa iná la máa gbà wọn ò ní wéyàn kankan wá tì èèyàn tó bá tẹ̀sí ń doubt kọ́kọ́ jókòó kó rò má rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí èèwà yìí sọ ìwọ jókòó neutrally fún rẹ̀ kókò wo ṣẹ́rí ìlú tàwa yìí ó dàbí àwa ní àkàbà àwọn ti Nàìjíríà wà lábẹ́ àkàbà àwa á rí wọn gẹ́rẹ́gbẹ́ à ń rí ibi tí wọ́n fèsì à ń rí irọ́ wọn ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo wa là ń rí à ń rí ibi tí wọ́n ti tọ́ta ti àtàkì mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń rí because orí àkàbà la wà à ń rí gbogbo ìdí wọn ìwọ wá jókòó kò bí rẹ báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ kí ìlú bàbá ẹ wà ẹjọ́ Yorùbá Nation ni the best.
It's the only solution.
Kò ṣe pé ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ṣe pé àní meet difficulty o but a máa ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀ a máa ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀ ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọba wa mo bẹ̀ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀rọ ra máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe ẹjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìlérí yìí Yorùbá Nation ní kẹgbẹ́ o ẹjọ́ wà ní ọkàn yín ẹ máa dọ́gbọ́n kẹfì máa tọ̀ ọ̀tá yín náà bọ̀ Yorùbá Nation ẹjọ́ wà ní ọkàn yín orí adé á gbé wọn.
Àmín.
Ẹ ṣé bàbá.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o Ọlọ́run adó tí ń sà thank you. Láti bí ijọ́ mẹ́ta mò ń sọ pé nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ọ̀nà máa fi là fún Yorùbá Nation ó máa tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ìntẹ́sírí késekése ni kàsàkàsà sì ń bọ̀ bàbá késekése nítorí pé gbogbo bí Ọlọ́run ṣe fẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló kù ṣe máa rí ní àṣẹ Elédùà. Bàbá mi ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò sà àbímà sí dáadáa lọ bàbá ẹ kálẹ́ sà.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ó lágbára díẹ̀.
Ó sọ sí ni lẹ́nu ó buyọ̀ sí.
Ọ́ní tí àbá pa ìkàrókò láti kékeré tó bá dàgbà tán ló máa gba ẹ̀bọ ni. Ǹjẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi sà?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín yékéyéké sà.
Ok sà. Nígbà tí a ti sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lórí Foxfire rape power over 20-something years, I've mentioned this. Lórí rape power Foxfire ẹni tí ó bá rántí ńgbà náà mo ti sọ fún wọn ẹ má jẹ́ kí n sọ pé mo ti sọ fún wọn and that very program mo ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé our spiritual leader both in both religion or 3 religions that we have wọn pẹ̀lú ẹni tó ṣokùnfà amúwàwọnú òkú ẹrú tàwa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá nìyẹn.
Ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò ti kọjá fún gbogbo yẹn torí gbogbo àwò àsọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà yẹn ẹ rí pé àwọn Fúlàní Haúsá gbàbọ̀dé fún wa Haúsá la mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àmọ́ Fúlàní Haúsá ni ìran mẹ́rin Haúsá Yorùbá Igbo àbí àwọn prominent tribes yẹn ní Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Haúsá gbàbọ̀dé fún wa láti fi Fúlàní kún population wọn because of resource sharing allocation. Every strategy tó ń lò strategy mẹ́rin ni làwọn Fúlàní ń lò strategy mẹ́rin ni. Number 1 là ń pè ní backdoor. Ẹ̀rí pé tí àwọn hackers wá fẹ́ hack àkáǹtì lè wọnú àkáǹtì yín wọ́n á gba backdoor wọlé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Haúsá gba Fúlàní láti wọlé àti Haúsá tó wà ní gbogbo West Africa láti kún population wọn láti máa fi gba more resources. Ẹ̀rí pé a ti ní problem resource allocation time immemorial.
Yeah, way back, yes.
Okay. Now, nígbà tó ti di wọ́n kùn jọ wọn tán àwọn Fúlàní wá sí kí ni wọ́n integrate ara wọn. Wọ́n integrate ara wọn, that is step 2. Lẹ́yìn wọ́n integrate ara wọn tán wọ́n wá infiltrate. They are now at your key positions.
Now, stage one is in the executing stage. Imagine, look at all Tabashora Yoruba. Just a Holocaust to share some Jew.
Benza.
Tabashora share Yoruba. Nigeria, I'm sorry, I think is an unholy marriage. But what I do our representatives want Shenibe, our senators, have they been able to bring up this matter? I want the lower house and the upper house. Have they been able to bring up this matter?
They're selfish, sir.
So, in a nutshell, Tabashora, okay, and Yawu. Some of them want to Yawu, Fulani to Yawu, no, Yani Uko Fulani, sir. No, Yaluko Awusa, one Yani Uko Nigeria.
Benza.
It's just like orúkọ ìjọ wà lórí tí wọ́n ti ń pè ẹjọ́ ní credit card ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ túká ẹjọ́ máa share debt yẹn ni o àti asset àti gain and loss ẹjọ́ máa share ẹ̀ ni o. Now à ń gba lóòní à ń wò wọ́n à ń ṣe pé kò kàn wá gbogbo alájọ Nàìjíríà ló ní lóòní kì í ṣe àwọn tó ń gba lóòní tó ń kó sápò o.
Àwọn náà ló dé ń ta epo sá àwọn náà ló ń jí epo ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, okay, láti ká ní mẹ́rin la láti ní windfall of oil, windfalls, ayé bàbá àjídá ní windfalls. Tí a bẹ windfall rí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí.
Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n bù sára ni wọ́n gbé síta.
An individual only refinery, and out of this refinery, and is the refineries in your country, and 20% of government ìlú wa fẹ́ ti owó gbogbo wa owó ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa ọ̀rẹ́ bí ra share nínú company yẹn wọ́n lè máa san $2.8 billion, not even naira.
Which is more than the cost of building the refinery, the same refinery in America. The 20% is more than the cost of building the same refinery, the same size, the same production level, daily production level in America at the same time.
This hippopotamus that is on a life support is going to die.
Amen.
Nigeria is a hippopotamus that is now on life support. It's about to die. That is where the youth we need to now focus our education on how to change the orientation of the youth. Because right now, never more. I like to change orientation of our youth here so that we can focus and attack these senators. They are our representatives. We are all government. But because the board of the law, house can joke with a senator or house rep, or can the president annually or Shashu one day. And whether they are going to Shashu one, you want Shashu one, I should say.
Which is a big shame.
Our representatives rather than being just materialistic. Our youth are, I'm very sorry to say that their main focus is materialistic in nature. All they want is something that glitters as gold. They just want to take up care of the present, not of the future. We've seen this for over 20 years and we've been saying it. Before even the Redeem Camp was created, the youth camp. And youth camp, Redeem Camp, youth camp has been created for over 20 years. And people see over there.
What's over there, Nation?
Where were all these religious leaders? Both in Biafra, both in Musulmi. Most of the government, our Yoruba, no to affect the Yoruba Nation, which we are going to get. But
Amen.
Being a good foundation found to my rule Yoruba Nation. No. Being a good foundation. Because if you put the same wine in a new bottle,
it's still the same wine.
Get the same result.
Yes.
Because our politicians are very low. Our politicians orientation on national policy in Nigeria is not Yoruba Nation and Biafra Nation. No. So address the issue of orientation and a society that relegates good behavior, that need the belief system and the value. I like to address this issue of youth mentality. Okay, see, tell the country I'm not going to deal with it. It's a government will deal with it now.
Benson.
Well, we see one year ship me. If you keep behavior to volume here, belief system to volume here.
Kusiberi,
Nigeria legend go from get what you so the business ma ko ma jawo about that thing about okay take a shini take a shitom to go away you to go wait story worry another 2 months government go so people should be now. So I like to address this issue of the individual. Then you can a foundation. You let the foundation of strong. You have a when you know.
Benson.
You want a politician to want it. Okay, some of my Yoruba Nation. This shit. I'm going to go there. I want politician not to want it. No, I'm not father one. I'm not at the people. It's like putting the same wine in a different bottle. But by the time you drink the wine or taste the wine, it's going to be the same old wine.
Benson.
So we have to address all this. You know, Yoruba doesn't back to Yoruba Nation law. Come on, this is like a belly. Come on, address you know, I'm going to lie more. You want to flash it, want to flash it, to flash it, to be Nigeria, is about to flash it. Wọ́n ṣe ìgbà yẹn ṣoṣo ní Nàìjíríà ọ̀lẹ́ tí máa ṣe lóòdù àwọn. Tó o bá ti ní agenda tó dáa ò lè rí kò mú bí yòó. Aláti máa fi yẹn sí. Because aláti change orientation àwọn youth who are very very important. The orientation is now zero. Negative ni kò dẹ̀ di zero.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lábẹ̀ ẹ yé yín díẹ̀ sá. Nítorí pé the element of fear is not in our culture anymore. So that is why somebody can go and cut somebody's head. Tebaranti gbata wa nkekere ṣe pé even up to now I can drive past Burial Ground in the night, but I can never walk past Burial Ground in the night.
Right.
And I'm sure you probably feel the same.
Right.
But entologoriyan, how are you going to be able to sleep in the night? You don't get what I'm saying. Mental breakdown supposed to set in. Right? Me lost your mood. Kí ẹ̀kọ́ wá pa òkú sínú ilé kan kó wá sùn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sínú ilé tàbí kó máa yan orí yẹn lóru yẹn. Wọ́n á try o.
Ṣẹ́rí yẹn example láti ṣe ní pé kí ni gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa tó lọ sí university tó lọ sí polytechnic tó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tó lọ kọ́ sí vocational skill àwọn láti kọ́ wọn ní culture àwọn láti kọ́ wọn ní wọ́n ṣe máa hùwà rere ní society gidi. When you make a society, there's no ideal society. Let's take note of that. People living in Western, there's no ideal society. But we have to tell.
It is not teaching them the culture that matter. It is telling them there's a consequence and hammer the consequence.
Yeah, it's not a culture.
Right? Òfin nìkan kọ́ sà.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n pàgọ́ tó torí àwọn tó yìí ní brilliant idea.
Yes. Òfin nìkan dádì wa. Òfin nìkan kọ́ o. Màá ṣàlàyé kinní kan fún yín. Kí ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà táwa wà kékeré sà ní àwọn àgbàlagbà kan lè dédé gbẹ́kun lé mú. Ṣé pé kò sí ìyá aláyẹ tán bí dá nínú wa láti rẹ́rìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà, ní ìṣègùn ilé àpapà kò sí bí ọ̀dà.
But this time around, all those element of fear is not there anymore. Right? Àwọn kan máa lé ọjà sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì. Wọ́n máa kọ ìtọ́ ń ta síbẹ̀. Ẹ máa débẹ̀, ẹ máa ra tí, ẹ máa fowó síbẹ̀.
System yẹn culture ẹ̀ la fẹ́ mú padà láti rí orí ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa láti dá padà.
Our culture, our religion can bring it back.
Okay.
Foreign religions are the one that took it out. Because foreign religion taught us that tó bá gba etí ọ̀tún kò fi tòsí sí kò yí tòsí sí. whereas tẹ́ bá ṣẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó sá kò sí tẹ́ bá ṣẹ̀ ẹ lè sọ pé ẹ lè sọ fọlọ́pàá pé I won't do that again, you still gonna get punished.
Right.
But they taught us that tí nǹkan bá ti ṣẹ̀ tó bá ti bẹ́ẹ̀ you have to forgive and forget, because that was what is in the Bible. The Arab nation is a bit better than us because that is not what is in their Bible, in their Quran.
Okay.
The Fulani in the north, they don't mess about the way táwa Yorùbá ṣe ń dalẹ̀ nítorí there is a repercussion. But in Yoruba land wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ wọ́n máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n máa dọ̀bálẹ̀ ni.
mi ò dispute yín nìyẹn, mi ò dispute yín.
So there's a lot of things that needs to happen in our lives,
yes.
in our society.
Yes. Yes. But lọ́wọ́ báyìí and kájà láti focus àwọn youth báyìí. There must be a lot of, kò sí enough jingles, kò sí enough, reaching out, on constant basis. Because Nigeria dance sorry, kò sí Nigeria mọ́, ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ tán ra wa jẹ́ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀tọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ tán ra wa jẹ́ o. Mo ti break down the hierarchy, modus of operandi, a máa ń pè ní modus of operandi, MOP.
Yeah.
Tí àwọn Fulani fi execute, wọ́n fi penetrate the environment wa, wọ́n fi dominate it. Now they are executing every key position. How can you tell me it's only the Fulanis? What kind of government is that?
What kind of stupidities are our leaders before now? What kind of people are they?
Yes. So this thing keeps giving me sleepless night all the time because of my how can we be running Nigeria like this when common men on the street can run a business successfully? Government is like business also. It's like private business. The only thing is that the issue of profitization is kind of taken away a little bit. But it's the same style. So what are we talking about?
Okay,
now we have another windfall now because this Russia-Ukraine crisis that is going on is a big bubble that is still going to that is even more than the problem we're facing in Nigeria now. And the money is going to come out. There's going to be a lot of windfall. You can how much is the barrel now? A barrel of $2. It's about $140, right?
Yeah.
So when the Nigeria government, budgeted in like 2022, at what rate did they budget it? Probably at $70-something.
Yeah.
Okay, is that not a windfall?
But
how are they going to use this money for infrastructures, for hospitals, for schools, for roads?
Did you remember?
But they are not planning on how to share it, how to send it abroad.
No, did you remember what they did, sir? Did you remember what in the video I played earlier on? 80 to 90% of this oil that we have are being stolen every day.
By who? By these so-called Fulanis and their cohorts, some miscreants around, from the Yorubas, from Igbohos.
Yes. But who are the people buying this oil? Which nation is buying this oil?
You see, Western colonization, Western civilization is
fraud.
Sakamaji. Let me use that my Sakamaji. No.
Thank you very much, sir. That is true. Very true.
These people that are selling it, they are selling it to somebody. They are selling it to a country.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So we all know there's a black market. There's a black market everywhere. There's a dark web everywhere. You understand? So now there are a lot of mechanism where Yorubas needs to put in place if you want to do a nation. That now these so-called Westerners, they are good in some aspect, but at the same time they use divide and rule strategy. Okay, look at Democratic Republic of Congo. Can you tell me they have resources in that country? But what is dividing them there? The Westerners, right? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
look at
I understand you quite well, sir.
They are there to come and put divide and rule, so that they can sell their ammunition, so that they can sell whatever they want to sell. Because they know the moment you are united, the moment you are together, they cannot come and buy what belongs to you, your assets. Yeah, they give you, it's a carrot and stick business. They give you carrot, they whoop you a little bit. Give you carrot, whoop you a little bit. Well, know this. This is lie is lie. Hero is hero. But all of a sudden, when we keep advancing them, like discover that's what we call diplomatic lies.
And there's a white lie.
White lie, okay. Which one is white lie? Which one is it? You understand what I'm saying? And if you go into your dictionary, you will still find the same definition for all these words. So what are we talking about here? So it's a matter of you using our number 6, our senses. I know Africa or Nigeria is going to be great later if we're now reorient, because most of us in the diaspora, the children we have, later, they are going to migrate back with ideas. I know those in Nigeria that they have ideas, brilliant ideas, but because of the no viable environment, those ideas are dying.
True.
You see, but how long are we going to wait? Okay, look at the other time. The guy that flew Delta Airlines from Atlanta to Lagos happens to be a Nigerian pilot.
Yes.
We have a leading pilot, a Nigerian-born pilot in Florida. So we are not that dumb. The only thing is that we are just too loose and too materialistic
and too greedy.
Okay, we had the refineries before. They sent them to Italy for maintenance. But instead of those the manager and engineers going back to Nigeria and really practicing what they learned, they gave them big opulent offices, secretaries upon secretaries, drivers, groups, and all that. They don't even know how to hold a spanner. So how can we survive in that kind of environment? This dogmatism style, we have to stop. We have to minimize our dogmatic way and be pragmatic in life.
True, very true, sir.
And I'm begging our old ones, our mama, they should use their mouth to pray for these children in the morning, so that they can turn out good. Pray for them, rather than using, attacking their glories and destinies. Pray for your children in the morning. Pray for in the morning to turn out good, because there is nothing like Nigeria. Because it's a simple thing. We can see it all over. Telling me you have to use part of my money to buy 20% of the shares in an individual company, and we're going to pay $2.8 billion for that. Because it's part of my money. It's part of your money.
I've just been told there's another called Holy Lie as well.
Holy Lie?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I had permission to follow that so that other people can call in and contribute.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. Because
I will kill a man. This Nigeria problem is going to give you another health problem. So, in England now.
True. Any else? Yes, sir. Have you heard about herbal remedies, sir? We do a lot of remedies, so that we.
Yes, I know that.
I'll stop it there then, because that is not what we're advertising today. God bless you, sir.
So
Professor Banji
how can you tell me somebody's allowance is 1.something million, not to talk of the salary? And you are a common man is earning 30,000 naira in a month. And you guys are happy, buying, wearing a dagger and buying cars and buying houses and, taking your girlfriends abroad and you. We need to attack those people, man.
True. Ọlọ́run àgbà fún wa sir.
I want you to that we call them back.
The problem is people will still go and vote for him next if there's an election. They encourage bad governance.
We see our glories all the time. No. Anyway, thank you so much, sir, for giving us this platform that is allowing us to just pour out some of our minds, Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. God bless, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Thank
you. The number, if you want to get involved, the number is +44 777 895 7893 7893. Uncle Larry Akpesen Ola Fatogun, my very very good friend, my very extra good friend. I want to thank you all by joining me tonight. Yomi Falade, David Adegoke, Sister Victoria, I cite you. Mommy Arolola, thank you. I've seen your money. Sagacity, my lovely brother. Railway to fẹ́ gbà wa kọjá Ọlọ́run bá railway yẹn wí lágbára Ọlọ́run kò Sagacity. Ademola Said, ẹkú dédé àsìkò. One thing I know is this: we need to bring the culture of discipline and fear back into our community. And the best way I think this might have to be propagated or bring back is to deal with all the evils in our land. And to allow Gori and Control cannot yawere. If you can do it 1, 2, 3 times, I'm sure all this nonsense will stop. All this nonsense will stop. Okay, let's stop from there. Let's start from there. Maybe I'm going to put on the table one day. Okay, any bobo lo leshu. Àwọn Babe Okuta. Let's invoke this issue. Maybe I'm going to ask people. I will ask people this week and ask them, why can't we invoke the issue in the land? And to ba lo Gori eyan ko yawere. And to ba lo kidnap ni lukan. Right? There's a way, like Baba said to me, Baba Obaidu Agbaye, right? One end to ba shaida kon Sunday ko to yeri. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe if they do it 1 time, 2 time, okay, there's a chicken factory that some boys went to go and stole some fowls. One boys is you. You come and tell me, whoever see that, will anybody ever go and steal from that chicken poultry farm again? They won't, because they know the consequence, and they put them on the social media, which is a way to discipline people. People don't go and steal that much in those days because the material got to lọ jalè bí kan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbálẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá lọ jalè ńbẹ̀ pẹ́rẹ́ ó máa gbálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ máa mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ máa rí ẹ̀. So people will not do that again. Maybe all those type of things need to be brought back in the background, not in the open domain. Don't come out and say, don't go and do that. It won't solve the problem. Do it. Let's see the repercussion of going to go and cut somebody's head. Because Ọlọ́run ló mọyé orí èèyàn tí wọ́n ń gé lọ́sẹ̀ torí tí wọ́n mú láàmú. How can you say ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ṣe sometimes ago and the next thing you want to do is to kill that your friend? What kind of mind? What kind of heart do you have? Yes, you can say people have been bastardized, but the culture of spraying money in parties and function has to be minimized. Remember, some people have not eaten, and you want no bondu it will be sorry social media. Something has to be done about that. Maybe that can start changing the culture bit by bit. Actually, before we get Yoruba Nation, I think this is something they need to do. Maybe I need to bring Obaidu one of these days and ask him this kind of question. What can we do to bring Omoluabi back easily? Okay, Baba Dudu, that's a good way. You see, if you can have more of those kind of things, I'm sure some people, if you become rampant, if you become rampant, Uncle Larry, I've seen it. I've seen a man in Ottawa when I was young. That this man is an old man. Baba ain't going to learn that. And it was the worst night for 3 electronic shops. My thought then was that, how can Baba you family? Anyway, my schoolmate, let's look at this way, right? When I was in Abeokuta, I have a friend Kunle, I can't remember Kunle. He has a nickname. This man can climb anything. Nearly one electronic shop one Nisale. One morning we were going to school in Chapon ni kini ṣẹlẹ̀. Katodi Chapon, when you're coming from Agoba, before you get to Chapon, àwọn lè lọ jalè, wọ́n gba roof wọlé. Lọ sínú shop yẹn lọ jalè. Gbà kan ṣílẹ̀kùn tó fẹ́ kún tó fẹ́ jí dáàdi, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbálẹ̀. Till daybreak, everybody saw them there. Right, there are so many things associated with our whole culture that might not be, I don't know how to say it, that might not be very pleasant in this modern age. It might not be pleasant in this modern age. But the issue is, how do we reward all these our heroes? If Igbo was not very brave, is not very brave, he would have given up. Because I don't know what to say. What did they do to Lishabi? What did they do to Ogerengbe? At the end. And if any group can hide somewhere now and think they're going to hijack this Yoruba Nation and then go back to the holding way, like my brother was saying, if you want to get involved, that's the number to call online. They can go back to the olden way of doing things. They have a laugh. Whatever the power they want to use, let them bring it on. Wọ́n bá Ọlọ́run níbẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la mọ̀ pé ó lè fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni a dẹ̀ ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀. We need to go back to our roots. Simple. Baba Dudu, like you said, maybe that will solve the problem. Uncle Larry, Sham yẹn wà níbi tó wà o, ẹni wà níbi tó wà o, Sham gan ló ń dún, tí rí nǹkan kan nínú ọ̀tọ̀. nǹkan tí wọ́n ti ṣe sílẹ̀ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn ó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà wọn tí gbogbo train tán blow yẹn airport tán ṣe wèrè yẹn eré ṣì ni erémọdé ṣì ni gbogbo ẹ̀ you still gonna see more. Yes, they might not, but thank God for this Yoruba Nation. Adekunle Adepoju. Uncle Larry, you know me before. I would never get involved with these things like this, all these things before. But this Yoruba Nation opened my eyes. They transfer heaven to be Ọ̀run, God to Elédùmarè, ọkùnrin for male, obìnrin for female. So how come you how come you not ìmọ́lẹ̀ òkùnkùn, right? That's how they translate it. Rere, búburú. Jésù, Èṣù. That translation is wrong. Jésù, Èṣù. Because they tried to bastardize our Èṣù. Ọkùnrin òkò. Àbí ṣùgbọ́n mi mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ṣe ń pè nìyẹn ọkùnrin òkò àbí nǹkan. They said it's a pay. Yoruba people believe that Èṣù is a payback master. So Èṣù tó wà nílùú yẹn tó jẹ́ payback master fún ìlú yẹn, right? They now come and bastardize it, and we agree to it. So many people now tó bá yẹ pé ẹni ò ṣe dáadáa wọn lọ́mọ Èṣù ni wọ́n yìí. Thank you. This is what they did to us. This is how they mess things up. How can Èṣù be okay? In the Bible, God says you still want God to pay back with two. Even in those days, pre-colonial days, one of the things they said is that these people can leave their house open. There is no single thief in this land. Now, the land about 200, 300 years ago that there is no single thief. How come they change our mindset so badly that 99% of us become thieves? Remember something? Remember this? The people who are currently stealing compared to the people who are waiting to go in and steal is about 1% to 99%. So if you don't get Yoruba Nation, there won't be no more money. Because in the times of Jonathan, the money they were stealing is not as much as this. In the times of Obasanjo, the money they were stealing is not as much as the one they stole during Jonathan. Because when Obasanjo was living, he left so much money there. He paid the debt and left so much money there. And Jonathan came, they stole some. And this book came, they stole more. So believe me, if you make a mistake and go and vote 2023, the people will come in and steal everything. They will steal your house, they will steal your wife, they will steal your children, they will steal your farm, they will steal your road, they will steal your car, they will steal your television, they will steal everything. If care is not taken, they will even steal you. So it's left to you what you want to do. Etiwo, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Satan is issue. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They don't have a name for it. Let me tell you, Satan is even more powerful than Shango. Not every town has Shango, but every Yoruba town has issue. So, and the best thing they can do is to mess things up. When I interview Jabele the other time, I asked him to bring water and put a knife inside. Ask a politician to do that. Put a knife inside water and swear that if you ever steal money, they already stealing us by kidnapping. True. If you ever steal money, you find out this politician will not do that. But ask him to swear in the Bible, he will gladly and smiling doing it, because he knows it's going to take time. If the Bible is going to come and catch him at all. Or maybe they need to start giving them the Bible with 7 books of Moses. That is what they wrote for us. But Satan is not issue. I will tell you that for now. Satan is not issue. In the Quran, they translate Satan as Shaitan. In the Quran, they translate it as Shaitan. I don't know whether they have equivalent of issue in Congo, in Ghana, and what name do they call it? Okay. Thank you very much. Adekunle Adepoju. So, what is the English name for Obatala? What is the English translation for Obatala? And if you go and Google it and say, thank you. Why is it only issue? Nikoleni translation from? Oba is king, yes. God is Olodumare, Dennis. God is Olodumare. I can't believe you're still there, Dennis. Okay, if you're in, what is the translation for Satan in Igbo language? What is the translation for Satan in Igbo language? And what is this translation for Satan in French, KP? Because some of these things we need to investigate. Okay, I have shared to 8 people on WhatsApp, so I sent to Ben Television that they're gonna beat you up. They're gonna seriously beat you up there. Dennis, they're gonna beat you up with Ben TV thing. They're gonna beat you up for sharing into that group. I'm sure my brother will not mind, but the other people, we're gonna beat you up. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's put it this way. I'm going to be finishing, right? But there's an issue I want to discuss before I finish. And what issue is that? If you're sick, if you're not feeling well, please stop hiding it, so that it doesn't go overboard. It doesn't become a big problem before people get to know about it. Look at the death of Dejo over the weekend. Are you telling me there's no remedy to fix Dejo's life? There is. Okay, devil is called the bull in French. The bull. How do you? Did I pronounce the bull? The bull. Bull. You know, bull. The bull. So, don't wait until it becomes a major issue. If you are sick, or you know anybody that is sick, they should please, in the name of God, try and contact me. I'm back fully around now, so there's no point in when you call me, I won't answer the phone. I will answer 80% of the phone now. I will answer, not 100%. I can't answer 100%. It's not possible. But I'll still answer at least 80% of the calls. Now, from tomorrow morning, Dahab, okay. Diablo in Italian. Okay, you see? Why can't the devil start with D in Yoruba? Maybe Daleru Daleru. Yeah, maybe that is what you need to call it. Daleru Daleru. Satan should start with S. In Yoruba, it should start with S. Devil should start with D. If you start with D in French and D in Italian language, then it should start with D too. And they always paint a shoe black. Scary thing. And our Nollywood people are very silly. The same thing they do, they paint devil as something bad. Yes, we cannot all speak one language, but it is a shame that they bastardize what belongs to us. So back to this sickness thing. Even if we don't have the remedy, I know people that have called me and said, you don't have this remedy, but can you get XYZ for me? And we will always get it. We always get XYZ. We always make it. I have a new product for tingling. Either in the hand or in the leg. You know what causes it? They said God of iron. Shango is God of Ogun is God of iron. Shango is God of thunder. So even if you go and Google it, so why are we the one that have God of thunder? They will soon take Ezekiel 1 out of the Bible. If you point them in that direction, they will take it out. So tingling is something that, let me tell you how tingling works. Tingling is caused by narrow blood vessel. In most cases, detox will fix it. Well, when detox cannot fix it, so we have another thing coming that we call, I think we call it tingling, body tingling. You understand? Body tingling, and it has some few herbs. Garlic is one of them. Garlic mixed with autumn berry and ajuna, We fix tinkling with some few other secret apps that I'm not going to tell you. But if you Google it, you will find it. Especially if you know the name, that the super name for tingling. Paja paja. Some hands, paja paja mo wa mi konile bend. Odin. Look at it. They call it Odin, and in some places they call it God of Thunder, Ogun. So Ogun. Look at the similarities. Look at the similarities. Mommy, I hope you're watching this program. I hope you're watching it. Are you back? Okay. So, for any reason, if there's an issue, please do yourself a favor. Call me. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Money is not everything. Money keep the business going, but money is not everything. Your health is more important than the money you're going to spend. Your health is far more important than the money you are going to spend. So don't give up on yourself. Whether physical money or sorry, I didn't know some few things are showing there. I just saw it on the screen just now. There's always a way. Our forefathers, we always have a way. So we should always have a way. There's way to take away bad luck. There's a way to take away this, that, headache, migraine, hemorrhoid. There's nothing that Yoruba people cannot provide solution to. So don't leave yourself in suffering stage, and don't hide it. Yes, I know you say you tell some people your problem, they laugh at you, they distribute it behind you. I'm not one of those people. And even if I talk about your problem, I won't mention your name. And if you have bought something from me before and it doesn't work and I've taken your money, please don't hide. Expose me. If you use my herbs, my remedy, and it doesn't work for you, and you've called me to complain that you want your money back, and I have not offered you your money back because it doesn't work for you, then expose me. This is where I'm going to end it tonight. Baba Israel should be back tomorrow by the grace of God. Baba Wija will probably be back sometime this week because everything is coming back to normal now. And I didn't want to tell you this before, but I have a new rep, very beautiful rep, very, very gorgeously looking rep, starting in Connecticut in the United States sometime this week. Hopefully I will be able to speak to her one of these days on the show, and you'll be shocked. And we just take it from there. Guys, I love you so much. I respect you. I appreciate you. You are not my fans. You are my family. If you need anything from the Herbal Remedy, the best people to contact are the agents at the bottom. Okay. Monday is moon worship, named after the moon worshipper of Europeans. Okay. S and 7. How come S is close to 7 on your phone? Okay. So the best number to call are the agent's number at the bottom of the screen, the one that is going over the blue thing now. Those are the numbers you need to call. It's easier for you to buy from them rather than trying to buy from me. If you need advice or anything on the best one to buy, yes, you can still call me, but let the agent make some money as well. I'm free my time as well to do other stuff that is necessary for Yoruba Nation. Like I always say, in the last few days, weeks, I've been very busy, but now I'm getting back to things are getting back to normal. So I want to thank you all, my family, my friends, my loved ones. You are all my family. I appreciate your time tonight. I appreciate your data that you use, and I bless your soul, Brother Larry. I really appreciate you, seeing you on the show today for this long. I'm impressed, sir. I'm impressed. It's an honor. It's an honor. It is well with you. I hope it's not Uncle Sunday that dragged you into this today, because I don't normally see you here, but I appreciate you turning up more time and sharing it as well. I want to see how many places Uncle Larry can share it into the next few days, and it shall be well with every one of you. Okay, I appreciate every one of you, and it shall be well with you. God bless you and good night. Oh, Daro.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.
Heritage ti dé. Aba Remedy ló sọ pé àìsàn ní ṣe wá. Ṣọ́múròrò àwọn ká pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dá o. Orí fífọ́ ò dáa. Manpower ó ṣe kókó fọ́mọkùnrin. Diabetes ò dáa. Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.
Àbí o kàlàfíà àwọn máa ti fíafíà o. Ilé iṣẹ́ Aba Remedy ṣe ń fọnrẹ́rì ẹ̀ pé ká tọ́jú ara wa pẹ̀lú àwọn òògùn ìbílẹ̀ tiwantiwa. Egbògi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pọ́nbélé tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fáwọn onírúurú àìsàn bíi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru, high blood pressure, ìtọ̀ ṣúgà, diabetes, ẹ̀fọ́rí túlù, migraine, àwọ̀ká, arthritis, nárùn, body inching, ṣàmúlòrò àtẹ̀dá tó dààmú àwọn obìnrin. Yorùbá natural Aba Remedy ló lè yanjú ẹ̀. Manpower ọkùnrin làdá tó ń fáwọn ọkùnrin lágbára láti ṣojú ṣe wọn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn aya wọn. Ọ̀sẹ̀ àánú náà wà Mercy Soap fún gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ràn àánú gbà. Aba Remedy láti lè ṣe HeritageTV London. Ẹ lè rí àláwọ̀ àdírẹ́sì tó ń kọjá lójú wòran yìí tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè nọ́mbà yìí +44 777 8957 893. Lè ṣe HeritageTV London ló ń pariwo wípé àìsàn àtàrùn onífàgbọ́ ara wa ṣe bùgbé o.
Rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára ká